All right, here we go. One more time. The first try didn't work very well. Let me just make sure everything is working on this try. Okay, looks like we're good. All right. So in this stream, we are going to be trying to race our fastest cars, the fastest cars that I got in my inventory, on through to the ramp on the runway jump, and we're going to see if they cross the river. And even if they don't cross the river, I just want to see for the fastest cars that I have on my inventory, which ones will get the highest footage in terms of airtime, right? So we want to see what's the airtime like on all of these cars that I have, which are performance class X and S2. So we're going to see how fast I can really go. This is going 230 miles per hour right now. Obviously reducing it around the bend, but back on to 200 now. Really fast car. This is a Maserati. Really cool car. In this tuning setup, it drives real nice. It's right now is performance class X. I have it maxed out pretty much at 265 miles per hour right now. 268. 269 is the highest speed we got just now. And that gets us 1,551 feet. So I want to pause and go to the jump that we're most interested in, which is, you know, the runway jump. It gives us a nice long runway to go through. That way all the cars are, you know, starting around the same sort of parameters. Gotta go find this road down here. Right there. This inside view is kind of cool. That giant Maserati badging that we got, the lettering, the sticker on the windshield. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't never like that sort of giant stickering on cars. I like a plainer look. Woo! I don't have ABS on right now, so my brakes are super sensitive. You know, you press them once and it starts to screech. That's the kind of setup I got right now. Because I was drifting earlier, ABS kind of helps with better braking when you're not drifting. And here we are. Destination is very close. Man, this car is kind of cool. Drives real nice, real fast, speedy. Ooh. Ooh.
In 400 yards.
Okay, this view got me messed up. Never really driving this view. And here we are. We're at the abandoned airport. Oh man, and on dirt, there's nothing. I feel nothing right now. Look at this car. Let me get the view back a little bit. Look at that. Look at those lines on the hood, the vents. Woo!
Turn left.
Screams speed, this car.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right. Let's go back as far back as we can go. Start from the fence. All right. Let's see if there's a car that you want me to try. Let me know in the chat. I'm going to be monitoring chat on and off and see if I can get this car, the cars that you guys want on here. Let me go and monitor chat real quick. Okay. Finally. Everything is good to go. All right, so the first car is here. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1, go. We're just gonna do a straight jump. No playing around, no barrels or anything like that. 8th gear right now. .264 was the top speed when I hit our ramp. And didn't cross the river. So that's that. Let's go around, switch on to the next car. I think next up was a Lamborghini. I'm forgetting which one it was. It's the one I have, I think, in a police skin. There you go. This thing is a monster, though. We're gonna go back to the ramp, or the runway rather. Oh my god, there's no control on dirt. Can't do nothing with it. It's so speedy, this car is crazy. 264, that's where we had gotten. Okay, there you go. We're ready to switch. What's next? Sorting by performance class. Next up is the Diablo GTR, the 1999 Lamborghini Diablo GTR. We're gonna have it deliver, and then we're gonna go back up a little bit. Go as far back as we can. Pretty close to the fence. 3, 2, 1. Woo! This accelerates faster. Oh my gosh. It's already at 250. Woo! 272. This one was 272, and we're crossing the river, and we're at 2,363.9. 2,363.9. That is a lot of footage. That's a lot of footage. All right. This car is a frigging monster. Performance class S also. My goodness. Super fast. Raw bare bones inside. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? I can't see nothing in this car. You know, the left, the window was really distracting me. What's up with the left window? Is it tinted or something? What is that? There's like slots I see. Is it lights? Reflections? What is it? That was really distracting me, so I couldn't even drive straight. But anyway, let's get out of here. Woo! Super fast, this car. Just crazy. And just like that, we're ready for the next car. Wow. Amazing car. Okay, the Diablo is a monster. Also, performance class S. Let's go ahead and go to change car. And just for the record, this was 1,191 horsepower. And the Maserati was 1,500 horsepower. So that car had more horsepower, but still, the Diablo GTR was just way faster. And the acceleration was crazy. All right, now we're down to Jesco Performance Class X, 1600 horsepower, more comparable to the Maserati. All right, but definitely better. All right, so let's go into everyone's favorite speed monster, the Jesco. I don't think I have the fastest possible setup on the Jesco right now, but whatever it is, it's probably going to be really fast because this is one of the fastest cars in the game. I think probably the fastest next to the Venom. All right, shifting's been pretty on point. Oh gosh, we are at, wow, we're gonna hit 300. Oh, 297, 297 miles per hour, and look at that, 2,923.47, 2,900 feet. All right, incredible. Let's hop inside. Super fast. Really amazing. This car is scary fast. 300 miles per hour. It was about to hit 300 miles per hour. 297 is what I got to. Unbelievable. Ah, got stuck. Was trying to do a 360. There you go. So that was a Jesco. We're gonna park right here and get the next car. So Jesco definitely winning right now. All right, so the next up is the McLaren Senna, the 2018 McLaren Senna. Oh, forgot to check the stats. This has 1,180 horsepower. Actually, even still less than the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. Senna is, the torque is low, but let's see. I remember this car looking like it was going to be fast, but it's not really that fast, but it looks amazing. Let's go back a little bit to the fence, give ourselves a couple more feet. Woo! The acceleration is crazy. The gear shifts are really short. We're in 9th gear, can you believe it? But the speed is like 225 right now. 230. Yeah, 230 is all we got. I could have shifted early, but oh my god, look, it didn't even get like near the middle of the river. It literally landed at the beach. We gotta try one more time. I forgot how many gears this car has. It was just, I just stopped at like 10. I just not shifting as quickly. So this time around I'm gonna try to shift a little bit better, give this car a better chance. Oh man, didn't make it. Oh gosh, acceleration is crazy. Those gearing ratios are messed up, I feel like. Slamming, yeah, slamming. Woo! Yeah, this is crazy. Must be my tuning setup that's kind of weird. All right, here we go. Let's try one more time. Situate the car. Give it a little bit more of a runway. All right, trying to shift better this round. 8th, 9th. 10th. Not much of a difference. We maybe got a few extra miles. 230. 230 and still, yeah, maybe we gained like a foot. All right, not that great. Not that great. It looks like my highest on this jump is 2,900 feet. So the Senna is a bit of a disappointment. Great looks. Beautiful car. Beautiful inside. That triple exhaust just spitting out fire like a dragon. It's crazy. Looks real nice. I'll see in a little bit if some of these cars I can tune up to be faster. The Senna would be a candidate for that. We'll see what it can do. Alright, so there you have it. What's next? Okay, so we tried the first 4 and the clear winner is Jesco. Way better than anything else. Valkyrie is next. This is 1,559 horsepower. And let's see what this one can do. It's a pretty crazy car in this game also. Wow, look at the inside. It's crazy. It is so fast, this car. Okay, let's start with this view. Okay. Wow, 250 already. 267. 267, and that's getting us. Are we gonna cross 2,000? Yes, we are. 2,344. A little short of the Jesco, but definitely very close. 2,300. This thing is a monster, I'm telling you. This car is actually hard to drive, I feel like. Kind of crazy. And the sound, oh, that sharp racing sound is crazy. So the Aston Martin is done also. Woo! Man. So fast. Okay, 360s and all that. All right, next car. What do we have next? This was the Valkyrie, a very signature car for the game. And then oh, what did I do? I had to go to performance class. What am I doing? Okay. Next up is the Huracan STO. This is my performance class X setup. I have 2 of these cars, and this is the one I have at maxed out. Give it that extra bit of runway. There you go. Oh man, at this speed it's really shaky. 261. Oh, is it gonna do like a flip right now? 261 miles per hour, and almost like 3/4 of the river is covered. So I think just the way it launched kind of did that. We'll try one more time, give it a fair shot. I think because it stood up, obviously, when you stand up midair, you're not going to cover as much distance because of air resistance. But let's see if we can get it to launch a little bit better. Oh, this car drives real nice though. It drives real nice. At very high speed, the handling becomes terrible. But you know, 150, 200, if you stay under 200, drives real nice. Oh man. All right, we're gonna give this car another chance. Let's go. We're past the fence. Nobody got that. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can... Oh, see? It starts shaking so much. Okay, so this time it was 262 and it went even straighter. What the heck is happening? The vertical. Okay, so it did almost cross the river. It's just that I must be hitting the deck in a weird spot. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong that it keeps on like standing up like that? Straight 90 degrees as it's coming, getting in the air. Should I give it another shot? I think I should give it another shot. I need to work on my strategy of how I'm hitting that ramp. That's where the problem is. Hold on. One more try I want to do. I want to try to maybe get on the ramp from like a slightly different angle. Oh, look at another car jumping. All right, last round with the Lamborghini STO. Oh my gosh. It is hard to keep it straight after like 200. My steering wheel is like shaking crazy. All right, we're gonna break the fence, turn it around. All right, nice setup right here. Okay. So, one more time. Maybe I bear more left a little bit. Maybe it won't just stand straight up. All right, let's see. We gotta give it a shot. Okay. Oh my God, start shaking at 230. All right, not too far to the middle. This was much smoother, but still, it just goes straight up. Okay, that was a smoother entry, and we did cross the river, but it says failed. So yeah, it's a little bit of how, you know, we enter the ramp, obviously. But this time I got her straight, like right at the edge of the river. The beach on the other side. That was pretty cool. All right. So obviously there's a little bit of strategy also here. And technique. So we got that. What's the next car? So Jesco is the clear winner. Not that that surprises me at all. But so far, Jesco had the highest footage, which I believe was 2,400. Now I've already forgotten. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, time to switch. Can we do a little wheel spin while we're at it? Why not? Ooh, I would like to land at that 250. Can I land at that 250? Oh, horrible. All right, let's go to cars, change car, sort to performance class. Next up is the 911 GT3 R, also a performance class X. Ooh, looks mean, this car. All right, here we go. Okay, 5th gear, plus 200. Let's see what we can do. Okay, 247, 259. This one also just goes straight up and crosses the river. 2,200 feet. Definitely got us farther than the Lamborghini STO. Nice car, this thing. Getting dark out. This car is a lot more stable on the ground than the STO. Feels real nice, easy to control, easier to control. Doesn't start crazy shaking at higher speeds. Stays pretty planted, pretty nice. And that's one way to stop. All right, let's go ahead and switch out. What's next? We have tried a bunch of cars already in Performance Class X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. This is our 8th one, the Sesto Elemento. Another fan favorite. Everybody's favorite car. At some point during the game, this was your favorite car. Or you heard that this was one of the best cars to have in this game. For all sorts of, you know, records and credits and whatnot. This is like the go-to. All right. Let's go in. Beautiful looking car. That red and black interior looks awesome. Okay, so I'm accelerating pretty slowly up here now. Alright, this one didn't stand up all the way, but there's no way this is crossing the river. We just didn't get that much speed. Right in the middle of the river. Right in the middle. Alright, that's the best this setup can do. We are almost sinking, but we're going to submarine it and get through. And we did. Great daily driver, but can't come close to crossing the river in this particular setup. Alright, so that's your Sesto Elemento. We're going to head on up, get into our next car. And there you have it. Next up. Nope, that's not what I want. Alrighty, so the next car we got is the Vassar Sullivan Lexus RCF GT3. These are the GT3 cars. I think this is from the pack. The Porsche GT3 R that I had and this one, they're all from the same pack. It's a car pack we had. They're cool cars. These are nice looking cars. The GT3 cars. Alrighty. Oh, the handling on this is not as superior. We got up to 257. Ooh, look at those exhausts on the side. Gee. Ooh, 2,240. Crossed the river pretty much. I would say it did land right at the edge of the water, right on the beach, but we gotta give it to her. This is the one. It did it. It did it. Speedy little GT3. It looks nice. Look at those lights. Alright, so that was a good, nice little surprise for me. Didn't think this one was gonna make it, but it did. Woo! Really speedy, really speedy. There you go. Okay, switch on to the next. What do we got? Okay, so next up is the Agera RS. The Koenigsegg Agera. Pretty good car, I have to say. This is not the Regera. This is the Agera. Regera is the one that's electric. This is the Agera that is the non-electric. Alright, we get to the fence. And here we go. Woo! Man, accelerates real fast. We're already at 270. Okay, I didn't see the speed, but it was above 272. We're clearly crossing, and we're getting to 2489, 2489. Was that the same as Jesco? I gotta try Jesco. 2489. That's a lot. 2,489. So this is clearly either probably second place to Jesco right now. Because Jesco, I got almost at 290, like 8 miles per hour. I was going almost 300 when I hit the ramp. So that probably got more coverage than this. But 2,400, almost 2,500 is not bad at all. Man, that acceleration in higher gears was crazy. I was shifting pretty fast, faster than I expected. I was like, what is going on? Aren't we gonna stay in gear for a sec? Nope. All right, next up. So the Agera RS is a beast. Who's next? The next one is the Radical RXC Turbo. I have that as Performance Class X. Don't remember much of this car, driving it or messing around with it. Looks super cool. Kind of like that Maserati feel that we just had. Ooh, look at that. There you go. Okay. Handling a little bit weird. Acceleration not that great. 207.8, going real slow now. Top gear 7, 212, 213. Yeah. Not even, oh my God. This is like the slowest fast car we ever got. This is Performance Class X, and this thing didn't even make it to the beach, pretty much. It was like 1,500 square feet. Feet. And then I was losing control. Should have kept both my hands on there. Okay. So the Radical, not all that radical. Okay, not all that radical. The acceleration was real slow after 6. Goes up to 7th, but you know, at high speed, it just didn't accelerate like the other hypercars that we've been testing out. Not even close. Shouldn't even be in the same league, actually. All right, but nice looking car. I'm not gonna lie. Looks real nice. Look at that. All right. Little side profile. Looks real nice. All right, let's try to get our next one up. Who's next? So the Radical RXC Turbo didn't really impress very much. And now we're down to the Corsic Cliente 488. Oh, one of my favorites to race in. This is the 488 Challenger. Or Challenge, I think it's called. Right? What's it called? What's the full? Yeah, Challenge. 488 Challenge. Beautiful car. Really like how it looks. All right. Took off. Real nice inside. Tiny little rear view camera screen. We're already at 250. 261. 261 miles per hour. It's doing a similar maneuver, but we crossed the river at 2,327. Okay. 2,327. This one is no joke. Real nice. I feel like I should have been writing these numbers down somewhere. Just start trying to keep them in my memory. Maybe next time. But right now, this is probably the 3rd spot after the Jesco, number 1, Agera, number 2, and the 488 Challenge, number 3, and I slammed into the trailers, the containers. All right, here we go. Woo! Man, really fast. Ooh. All right, turn it around. Next car. So next up for us is another GT3 car, the Mercedes AMG. Performance Class X also. These are maxed out cars. So, you know, pretty fair play, I would say. Okay. Let's go inside. Okay, a lot of speed, but not accelerating as fast anymore. 7th gear, 230. 233. Right in the middle of the river. All right. Nice looking car. But that's about it. In this particular competition, it's not going to be one of our top tier cars. Looks real nice though. I like how it looks. Woo! Sounds pretty good too. Oh, I should pay attention. So there you have it. The Mercedes AMG GT3. Landed in the middle of the river, nothing else. Next up. Who's next? I think it was a Porsche that was next. Sorting it. Performance class. 911 GT3 RS. Let's get it. All right, let's go back up a little bit. That's good enough. Woo! My goodness. 265. Oh gosh. 265 miles per hour. We're crossing the river for sure. And 2,350 something feet. Wow. Okay. Just like that Ferrari. The Challenge, the 488. Basically head to head with that. Not bad, Porsche, not bad. And this thing drives actually nicer than the 48 Challenge. 48 Challenge is 488 Challenge is a little bit hard to control. This thing is grippier, which is nice. Like all Porsches in this game, the handling on Porsches is real nice. And it's raining. Don't matter. Get a little wet. I'm still gonna jump. Woo! Ooh! What am I doing? Oh man, almost had it. All right. We're under the hanger. And there we go. Next up. Good job, Porsche. Fun car. Did good. Cross the river. Do I have anything missing on it? Nope. I was gonna say I got a lot of points I could use up, but let's go to the next car in our performance class segment of X. Man, oh man, we got 4 more left, and the next one is another one of my favorite looking cars, the BMW M Motorsport. All right, let's get into this one. And I think the Corvette is next or something. We'll see, but this car is so nice. Wide body, real low. Ooh, look at that. And then we're just gonna hit the fence, stay there, get inside. Okay, already crossed 100 miles an hour. Real fast acceleration. Whew, this BMW is real nice. Okay, now the acceleration is a lot slower. I don't know how far we're gonna get. It's already at 235. Okay, 240 is what we're getting. All right, nice, smooth on the up, and kind of like the middle, of the river. A little bit more than the middle of the river, I would say. But man, oh man, this car looks nice. The acceleration up to sort of 200 was real nice, real fast. Look at that. Ooh. But then after that, it slows down. After 200, it's not accelerating as much. Or as quickly, I should say. It did get us up to 240, but it felt like a bit of a drag to kind of get all the way up there. Woo! Real nice. There you go. And we're back in. Through the fence. Next car. Okay, so the next one is actually the P1 McLaren. The McLaren P1 is next. I thought there was a Corvette around here somewhere, but no, it wasn't. I was thinking about the Corvette from this pack, the GT3 pack, but whatever. I don't know where that is. Right now, we're going to go for the P1 McLaren, the 2013 P1 McLaren. This is 1,277 horsepower. The BMW was 1270. The Mercedes was 1191. And the Porsche was pretty high up there with 1400. All right. Just like this Ferrari. They were very comparable cars. The 911 GT3 and the 488 Challenge were very comparable cars. Except I just preferred the handling of the Porsche. All right. Getting into the P1. The legendary car. P1. Okay. Whew. Okay, 200 miles an hour being crossed momentarily. All right, then we just crossed it. We're at 235 already. 245. 255. 255, but it's a heavy baby because look at that. Only 3/4 of the river was crossed. They didn't get us more footage. Okay, so they didn't even cross the river. But the nice thing about this car is its looks. Whew, looks real nice. Oh, and rear ends a lot of cars when I'm driving it. So there you have it. That's the McLaren P1. There we go. Nice parking. Next car. And for this one, let's go to the Griffith, the TVR Griffith. And then there's the Regera. Regera's coming up next. Let's do the Griffith. TVR. Okay, get inside. Ooh, right hand. What the heck? The gearing ratios are all messed up in this setup. What? Okay, ninth gear. 257. 257 miles per hour. And it gets us almost at the end of the river, but didn't cross it. All right, that was very interesting. I don't know anything about this car. I don't remember having this car, but hey. There was a TVR car. I don't know if it was this one that I turned into a drifter. I really enjoyed it. But this one, it is what it is. Didn't cross the river. That's all I can say. All right, handles okay, actually. I mean, it's on the dirt right now, but on the road, it felt fine. It felt grippy. Yeah, it feels tight, good force feedback. Yeah, the acceleration was just so really confusing. At these high gears, it was just weird. All right, 9th gear was the top gear also. And here we are, parked next. Last one in Performance Class X. What do I got? It's the Regera, the electric slash gas hybrid or something. I think this car is a very special car from Koenigsegg. It's got like the best of both worlds type of situation. And it's got, I think... Alright, champ. We can go back further. Okay. Woo! Look at those crackling sound. Oh, that's why. Can't really launch like that. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's try to be gentler this round, and we'll just go straight like this. Ooh. No, can't do that. We can't start off like that. Is it the rain? Is it the what? Alright, one more time. Let me try to be gentle. Okay. Being gentle. It's very fast. Okay. Ooh. 278 miles per hour. Where is it going? It's like still going up. Look at that car behind me. Oh, it did cross the river. And what was that last little bump? Oh my goodness. We got to do this one more time because I couldn't get over what the car was doing in the air. I didn't see how much footage it got, but it definitely crossed the river. That was crazy. Okay, that was one of the craziest jumps, or like car behaviors on a jump that I have seen. So it accelerates. It feels like slower up to a certain speed past 100. I don't know what that number is. It's an experience driving this car in this game, actually. And then after that, like, I guess the gas power stuff kicks in, and then all of a sudden it gives us a bigger boost. Yeah, I think it was actually around 85 where it like switched, and it felt different, it sounded different. All right, let's go one more time. Oh man, it spins out so quick. What the heck? Can we get an all-wheel drive setup on this or something? It doesn't feel like all-wheel drive. All right, here we go. All right, champ. The Mustang wants a piece. Let's go then. Let's go. 279 this time. Where is that Mustang? Somewhere? I don't know. 2,700. This car might have won it. Was this faster than, or like farther than the Jesco? I don't know. That was weird. That was crazy. Okay. So we got to try this versus the Jesco. Clearly, these are the two that we got to compare. All right. There's no shifting in this car, so that's the other thing. It's just, you know, it's like electric mostly. My gosh. Feels kind of like the Jesco, but it doesn't get up to that speed. Right? Didn't get too close to 300. Ooh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, okay. Hard to control this car. Okay, one more try with this, and then we'll do the Jesco. No. Man, I skidded again. All right. So let's see what we can get. I mean, there's not much to do just to floor it. 278. Look at that other car. Oh man, way past that car. 2744. 2744. 2,744 feet. Wow, is all I gotta say to that. And let's get back up and then pull out that Jesco and see if we can get past 2744 with that, to see if the Jesco really is the queen, I should say. There you go. After that 100, something shifts in this car and it starts accelerating like crazy. And down here on dirt, can't do nothing with it. Yep, really hard to control on dirt. Even at slow speed, I can't really control this thing. Whew. Okie dokie. Back to Jesco to get a final winner. 2744 is what we gotta beat. $27.44. Okay. My shifting was not good. Has not been good on this car so far this round. Laggy. 297 again. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's still rising up. 2732. The Regera covered more distance, but like I said, my shifting was off on this. Let me try one more time. So the Regera wins. What? That's a shocker, but it's a skill issue. Let me see. Let me see if I can solve the skill issue. But you know, that's an electric car. Regera is an electric car. It's lighter by default compared to this thing. So maybe that's how the, you know, distance calculation is working out in the favor of Regera. Even though this is faster, the Regera flies through. Ooh! I was too distracted by that other car. I was honking at it instead of focusing. All right, here we go. There you go. Better shifting. Let me see if that gets us anywhere, though. 298. Gained a mile. Gained a mile in that one. And 2943. So 2,943. My highest is 2,972. So it definitely beats the Regera. Jesco is the true king / queen, whatever you want to call, of the longest jumps. All right, let's go this way, and then we can try. No, am I going that way? Am I going the right way? Am I? Well, I want to go back to where the other airplane jump is, the festival site one, which I believe is here. Woo! Woo! Man, this car. It's so fast. It's super fast, but it doesn't have... I mean, it's obvious that happens, but I was gonna say the grippiness and all that is not there for this car. It's kind of a thrill to drive it. Okay, 300 miles per hour. 300 miles is what we just crossed. And on this one, though, this is only 2394. 2,394. That was the footage we got. Very nice. So those are some of the cars that, you know, can cover the most distance on that runway jump. I guess the other one, the one that at the airport, the abandoned airfield or whatever it's called, that one, also you're going from like a high point to a low point. So I think you're covering more distance there by default. Here is kind of like the latitude, the flatness of it is about the same. The elevation, I should say, is about the same. So you don't cover as much distance, which makes a lot more sense. Let's see if we can go back to that jump and see if I can try some of the other cars that are not performance class X that might still get us really good speeds.
In 400 yards, turn right.
My goodness. The Jesco, you gotta bow down to the Jesco. I do have a Hennessy. I don't think I have the fastest Hennessy on deck right now, but I do have one of the Hennessy's, the older one, in this game unlocked. So I want to see what's over there and what's up with that one. We do got a wheel spin. Let's give that one a go. Ah, 2000 starts with and gives me 2000 again. What trash wheel spins am I getting nowadays? This is horrible. All right, nothing to unlock here. Change the car, sort to performance class again. And we got all of them done. Regera was second place. Koenigsegg definitely takes the cake and you know, the most distance covered. The Evo definitely, I know, doesn't. The Huayra R, did I just unlock it? Which ones? There's a Pagani that I just unlocked. But anyway, I am looking for... We didn't even try any of the Bugattis. Which Bugatti? How about I do by manufacturer now? Right, let's see. Let's try to figure out which manufacturers we can imagine being super fast. Apollo, I've already... No, I don't think my Apollos are that fast. Aston Martin, the fastest one I had was already tried. The Valkyrie. And then... Let's go with the Bugatti. Supposed to be real fast. And this is 1400, 1470. Whoa. 79, 70. Devo, I think, is the fastest, right? This is also 79, 70, 70, 70. 79, 79. Okay, this is the Devo is a heavy, chunky boy. So let's try these two. We'll try the Chiron and the Devo. And then this. Yeah, why not? We should try all the Bugattis. Let's just go. What the heck? We're live. Alright, so Devo. Back up a little bit. To the fence. There you go. Got the extra little boost. Crossing 200 just now. After the Jesco, everything feels slow. 239 is what we got. And yep, chunky boy in the middle. Middle of the river. This car has really nice styling though. It looks real nice. There you go. Next. The next Bugatti is the Chiron. Mostly the same specs, except the same horsepower, same torque, just weight 800 pounds lighter. Let's see how much difference that makes. 800 pounds lighter. Should make a bunch of difference. Into the fence. There you go. Woo! This is faster. 260 miles per hour. The Chiron definitely does it. Wins. Better than Devo, 2,500 and cross the river. Wow. Better than Regera. Actually, it wasn't even performance class X. Better than Regera. Regera was like 24 something. Oh, come on. What are you doing? All right. So, wow. Chiron does it. After Jesco, my fastest car is the Chiron, it looks like. Or the longest traveler, I should say, with the highest airtime, right? Very nice. Woo! Wow. Nice car. Whip it around. Okay, we travel up to the fence right there. Next two Bugattis are the Veyron and the EB110. Let's go. Oh, the EB110 I don't even have. Like, is it stock? That wouldn't be fair. This one I feel like I've boosted up because it's S2 998. So let me do that first. Okay, so we got the Veyron. $248 miles per hour. And almost, but not all the way. So far, the Chiron is our champion. And then we got one more left, which I need to first boost up, and then we'll talk about where it's at. It does already have like drag tires on it, so maybe I did boost it up. I don't know. Into the fence. All right. Last Bugatti. The EB110. Let's go. The oldest Bugatti I got, the EB110. Where's it going? $262? What the heck? 2272. Wow, this thing is no joke. 2272. All right. So the two Bugattis that actually cross the river are the Chiron and the EB110. Wow. Incredible. Fun stuff. Those are our Bugattis. Let me see if there's a Lamborghini I missed. We've tried the Sesto Elemento and the Huracan STO. I want to see if there's any other ones that... I think the Diablo GTR we also tried. I think that's about it for the Lambos as far as the fast ones that I got in my inventory. All right, let's go. What else? Let me also check car mastery on this. I don't really have anything, but maybe I can get these Forza Con points. Why not steal those while we can? And then how about we go with value, my most expensive cars, and see how fast they can go. All right, this is not that fast. The Cobra Daytona only 400. This is like an expensive car that I got, guys. Look at that. All right, so this one, this one, this one. Yeah, maybe that's not the way to go. That's why I was going with, oh, the AMR Pro I didn't try. 800 horsepower. The AMR Pro could be a good one. The Valkyrie was way faster because I had it up all the way to Performance Class X. Maybe I should go back. Oh, this Huayra we didn't try. And then this Veneno is out there. Oh, it's only 800. Holy moly. This is a new car I have I don't even know about. The Rimac Nevera. Are you kidding me? It has 1800 horsepower, almost 1900. We have to try this. What the heck? I had this car. I think I might have bought it from the backstage pass. Oh, it's on track mode right now. This is electric too, I feel like. Sounds quiet like electric. Yeah, electric. Alright, we're on track mode. Ooh. Nice. It has a drift mode. And 258 top speed. That's what it has. Okay, this is a car that I'm going to try out in another video. But it crosses the river. 2300. Very easily. All right, since it's saying it's got a drift mode, let me go ahead and put it in that drift mode and see what kind of trouble I can get into with that. All right, hold up, let me turn it around. Nice looking car. All right, hold up, let's do my drift setup on the steering, and then ooh, now it's in drift mode. That's it. That's all it took. The lowering of the wing, the spoiler. Okay. Hey, why are you in my way right now? Why do cars in this game come all the way up to your freaking face? To your nose. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me see. No, this is not the way I want it to go anywhere. Okay, so the spoiler kind of talks to you. It moves around and stuff. Look at that. All right, let me see what I can do with the e-brake a little bit here. Oh, hold on. Okay. An electric car drifting, kind of. I'm trying it. I'm gonna need some practice with it. Figure out its buttons, you know. Okay, so there's potential. Maybe we can put on drift tires and then it'll be better. Too much, too much. Should have pressed on brakes there. Okay, a little bit of work. A little bit of work, but we can do it. An electric car drifting, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up there, friends. Let me know what you think about this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.